Standard 8. Today you are going to learn in geography about the disaster, which is in chapter 5. It is part 1. What is a disaster? An event that causes a huge loss of lives and property is called disaster. Which event takes place all at sudden, at any time, and that brings a great loss of life and property. If we see its causes, there are many causes for the disasters. According to the causes, if we say there are two types of disasters, natural disasters and man-made disasters. What is natural disaster? The disasters which takes place due to the forces of nature. What is the force of nature? Either on the surface of the earth or below the surface of the earth, endogenetic forces and exogenetic forces always work. Below the earth's surface, due to the extreme heat and pressure, all of a sudden there is displacement of plates and that causes earthquake. All of a sudden floods come when there is heavy rainfall in the upper stage of a river. Cyclones due to the depression that takes place on the large water bodies. Volcanic eruption due to the extreme heat. The rocky material which is found in liquid state below the earth's surface, that is erupted through the vent and deposited on the surface of the earth. And due to the volcanic eruption or earthquake in the ocean floor, tsunami, large and very huge water waves in the ocean, they originate and that causes large destruction and a great loss of life and property. And the second one is man-made disasters. How does it take place? It takes place by human error, carelessness of people, sometimes negligence of the work, or sometimes the deliberate action by the man or people. And due to these causes, there are train accidents, plane crashes, stampedes, fire in the building or in the forest. Every day you hear TV news or you read in the newspaper about the natural disasters. Fire in California, the largest forested area has been destroyed. All of a sudden, you have heard about Amphan cyclone originated over Bay of Bengal and destroyed the coastal areas of India. The eastern coast of India was badly affected. So, these natural disasters are the main causes of all at sudden destruction and great loss of life and property. People cannot overcome because it takes place all at sudden. They do not have money to get relief. Lot of people are killed or injured. A large area of infrastructure is destroyed when it takes place in the city area. When it takes place in the large area, it destroys the land, it destroys the buildings, it destroys sometimes the dams and that causes floods. Sometimes when it destroys the city area, fire catches. So, due to one disaster, other disaster also can take place. And it is very difficult for the people to recover. And for that, disaster management has been found. And that is group of people which do a lot of work to the people, those who are in suffering after disaster. And the main work of the disaster management is steps which is taken by them before the commencement of disaster, during the disaster and after the disaster. So it is very necessary for the disaster management to help the people after the disaster, to reduce their sufferings and to help to come or to get relief. So this is the introduction about disasters. When you study about disasters, you should know one important term, that is hazard. What is it? A condition that might lead to a disaster. What is the condition which leads to a disaster? The people who are living in the river basins along with the rivers, all of a sudden when flood comes, the river is hazard for the people. And when there are some industrial areas like chemical industries or fertilizer industries nearby the cities, that is also a hazard for the people. Sometimes there is leakage of poisonous gases from the industries, and that also becomes hazardous for the people, and that may cause a great loss of life and property. Recently it had taken place in Visakhapatnam. Disasters take place according to their location and surroundings. When a disaster occurs at any place, that depends on the location and surroundings. For example, in India, the Himalayan ranges and the Himalayas are the great earthquake-prone zone area. Why? Because this is the weakest zone. There are continuous chain of young fold mountain chains, and therefore, which is recently found, it is the weak zone and earthquake-prone zone area. Therefore, earthquake take place sometimes, and that area is very affected. But at the same time, the plateau region of peninsular India, which is made of very old hard rocks, it cannot be affected due to this earthquake-prone zone. So, when disaster occurs, that depends on the surroundings. If a place is surrounded by many industries, there may be disaster, and due to the leakage of gases, there may be disaster, and that takes place and affects the surrounding areas. So, to learn disasters which is extreme today. Thank you.